First question. Which of these is typically used to put out a fire? Fire extinguisher, fire distinguisher, or an icy stare from my Nana? Now, the best thing about a question like this is that if you really don't know the answer, then you might learn something that could actually save your life one day. And I hope that makes anyone who gets this wrong feel better about themselves. Oh, the more you know, I tell ya. Now, an icy stare from your Nana might start a fire, but it's not going to put one out. Hopefully, you were able to distinguish from the three choices that fire extinguisher is the correct answer. And just for fun, let's see a photo of an icy stare from someone's Nana, shall we? No, don't you dare turn down Nana when she offers you some ribbon candy. Oh, that's how all the good Nanas sound. Okay, look at this. We've got 22,283 players who got that right, and we're about to move on to question number 2. Created in 1921, which is a famous brand of perfume? Chanel West Coast, Chanel 7 Action News, or Chanel No. 5? Now, did you know that a few years ago, P. Diddy came out with a perfume called Unforgivable Woman? And there are, I'd say, much better names for perfume, right? Yeah, but I have to admit, it would be nice to know which women are unforgivable just by smelling them. I mean, Diddy was onto something, maybe. All right, now, Chanel West Coast is famous, but she's not a perfume. She's a rapper, or a sidekick, or maybe a comedian. Honestly, I don't know what she is or what she does, but she's incorrect. Now, is there anyone playing tonight who hit themselves with a quick spritz of Chanel 7 Action News? I didn't think so, because Chanel No. 5 is the correct answer. And where are we at? We got a lot of these players who are here. Oh, 20,327 players who are 2 for 2 and are looking for the sweet smell of 10,000 bucks. Okay, now what time is it? Oh, it's happy hour. That means it's time to ask you about an alcoholic beverage. Question number 3. Which of these beverages is typically brewed from rice, absinthe, rum, or sake? Now, speaking of alcoholic beverages, I read that when Teddy Roosevelt was young, doctors prescribed whiskey and cigars to help relieve his asthma. Now, did they actually write out a prescription for those things? I mean, I just want to know if going to a CVS back then was like going to a saloon, you know? So, of the 3 choices, absinthe packs the most punch. It ranges from 45 to 74% alcohol by volume, but it's made from wormwood, anise, and fennel, not rice. Well, rum is much sweeter than sake, and that's because rum is made from sugarcane byproducts, which means sake. Sake is made from rice, and sake is the correct answer. Now, you know, this question makes me thirsty. Where's my goblet, I say? Oh.
Looking for this? I've come to take my rightful place on the confetti throne.
What? Who are you, and what is your claim, little one? Tell me.
I drink, and I know things.
What? That's no claim. You can't claim the throne that way, little one. You have to be a blood heir to ascend to the throne.
Okay. Can I keep the goblet?
Enjoy your last drink as I dispose of you in an unnecessarily violent way. Yes, another one bites the dust. Okay, and after 3 questions, we've got 17,873 players who are still in the game with a shot at winning. And now it's time for us to watch a video. Oh, this is a perfect example of a typical millennial lumberjack using the latest gadget to do his job rather than taking down a tree old school. Oh, so sad, so sad. Okay, let's find out why we watch this with question number 4. At the annual Lumberjack World Championship, what are female competitors called? Lumberjackets, lumberjills, or lumberladies? Now, years ago, the Wall Street Journal did a survey that revealed that being a lumberjack was the worst job. The reasons cited were danger, low income, and work instability. Then again, maybe they just talked to lumberjacks who were having a bad day. That could be a thing too. Lumberjackets? Ah, come on. Come on, that makes no sense at all. I mean, come on, that's gotta be wrong. Lumberladies has a nice ring to it though. But they must have been thinking of Mother Goose when they came up with a name for a female lumberjack, because Jack went to fetch a pail of water with, it was Jill, right? So that means Lumberjills is the correct answer.
Timber!
Ah! If only there was a tree. Now look, if we got any female players in between jobs right now, I'm pretty sure that Lumberjills have it as bad as Lumberjacks, just to let you know. Okay, wow, 15,406 players have chopped down the first 4 questions. With that, let's take a swing at question number 5. Who left Grey's Anatomy first? Sandra Oh, Katherine Heigl, or Patrick Dempsey? Now, here's something I found interesting. Shonda Rhimes stopped writing physical descriptions of the characters she created. Denny from season 2 was simply described like this: he has a quality that makes you want to lick him. What? You are so bad, Shonda. Why would you say something like that? I bet you wear the unforgivable woman scent. All right, now, Patrick Dempsey, a.k.a. Patrick McDreamy, left the show after saving 4 people in a car accident. Sandra Oh's character left the show for a doctor gig in Switzerland. Katherine Heigl's character left after performing an unauthorized surgery on her boyfriend, Denny. Yeah, that's right, the guy you want to lick. Now, who left first? Well, the clue we posted in the fan group said, think knocked up or you'll get knocked out, because Katherine Heigl. Katherine Heigl left first, and she was in Knocked Up, and she's the correct answer. There you go. Hey, where we at? Woo! 12,860 players have yet to make a mistake at the halfway mark. Hey, we're giving away 10 grand 5 questions from now, starting with question number 6. Which of these have never had horns? Female wildebeest, automobiles in Peru, or real Viking helmets? Now, speaking of horns, I read that to protect rhinos from being poached, they started injecting their horns with toxins, everyone. That's all I got, by the way. Honestly, I was surprised there was a horn-related headline yesterday. But hey, you got it. Now, female wildebeests do have horns. What about real Viking helmets, huh? Well, I've seen the Minnesota Vikings play, and football fans are known for their historically accurate wardrobe, except not really, because real Viking helmets didn't actually have horns. That's the right answer, everybody. There we go. There it is. Anyway, we're down to 8,217 players who have yet to get tripped up and still have a chance at winning some of that cash. Are you all ready to continue? Well, let's do that with question number 7. The term massively multiplayer online role-playing game was first used to describe which of these? EverQuest, Meridian 59, or Ultima Online? Now, congratulations to Microsoft Solitaire, which was just inducted into the Video Game Hall of Fame. Is it an exciting game, though? Nah. Does it have good graphics? Not really. Is it fun? You know, I forget where I was going with this, but hey, congratulations, Microsoft. So, the MMORPG genre became huge when the release of EverQuest came out. But the term predates EverQuest, so that's not the right answer. What was the first MMORPG game then? Well, it was Meridian 59, but Richard Garriott, who developed Ultima Online, is actually credited with coining the term, and he used it to describe his game, so Ultima Online is the correct answer. Ultima Online, everybody. And you knew that. We got some gamers out here, right? We got... Your party fouled this one! No! Damn. Oh my. It's okay. We had a lot of people who thought it was EverQuest. Over 6,900 of you, or 6,900, that's how you say it. Hey, it's all good. Share those answers with your friends, your family, your loved ones, those that are still in the game who may be on your team. Maybe a free life saved you. That'd be great. Okay, we got 3,695 players who are looking massively good through 7 questions. Just a few more to go. Let's take a look at the next one. Question number 8. The placeholder text known as lorem ipsum originates from a work by the writer of what on the Commonwealth? The Symposium, or Utopia. Now, you know I don't speak Latin, but I do speak Dothraki. And if you're at a Dothraki family dinner and want some potatoes, you just say, Las hierbas de potatoes. And then you behead the person who handed them to you. That's just tradition. All right, so lorem ipsum isn't just random text. It has Latin roots and is over 2,000 years old. Scholars speculate that a typesetter back in the 15th century cut and pasted some words from an even older work called The Extremes of Good and Evil by Cicero. And Cicero also wrote on the Commonwealth, which is the correct answer. And look at that, we got 1,962 players who are still in it with just 2 questions left. To you I say, lorem ipsum! And next up, we have a question about a sick ride. Oh yeah, it's all about cars, everybody. Here we go. Question number 9. Which of these automobile model names is the oldest? Toyota Corolla, Jeep Wrangler, or Volkswagen Golf? Now, there have been some pretty bad car names over the years. I mean, the Dodge Swinger and the Ford Probe were terrible. And back in 2013, Nissan came out with a car called the Friend Me. Now look, I like Facebook more than anybody, but I don't want to buy a car that keeps asking me why I didn't give its photo of blueberry muffins a like. I mean, come on, leave me alone. So, Toyota came out with the Corolla in 1966, and Volkswagen introduced the Golf in 1986. Jeeps have been around for a long time, and they were used all the way back in World War II. But those Jeeps weren't Wranglers, which came out in 1986, which means Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla, that's how you say it. That's the correct answer. There you go. Whoop, up, 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 beep, bap. All right, where are we at? 1,199 players have wrangled down 9 questions. You can't get any closer to winning than you are now. And I'm close to taking my rightful place on the confetti throne. I can't wait. Oh, hey.
Hey there, BB. Remember me? Todd Confetti. Throne's mine. My dad invented the show.
What? Wait, no. You actually have a rightful claim. I need to defeat you in battle.
Yeah, you gotta think again, man. My dad, he pays everybody on the crew, so graphics guy is not gonna give you any special effects to take me out. So sorry, winner's here. His name's Todd.
What? No. Well, I hope Sunday's finale ends up better than this one. But some of you are about to have a very happy finale because it's time for your final question. Here it is. The score for which film was composed by a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Lethal Weapon, Batman, or The Terminator? Now, the guy who wrote the Game of Thrones score claims he has a sensory condition known as synesthesia, where he associates colors with music and music with colors. It allows him to visualize music, and it kind of sounds like he's cheating to me. I mean, I'm just gonna say it out loud. Look, I don't know what that is. Sounds like a superpower. Is it? So, Danny Elfman composed the score for Batman, but he's not in the Hall of Fame. Terminator composer Brad Fiedel has also never been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, here's something you might not know. The first Lethal Weapon was scored by Eric Clapton, who is definitely in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which means Lethal Weapon is the correct answer, everyone. Did you get every single question right, or was that last question lethal to your game? And if that question cost you a win, then that is a really annoying pun. I am so sorry. Okay, hey, how many winners did we have tonight? Whoa!